What is up, everybody? In this week's vlog, Toby sits on the train, I run across a bridge, we look at some trainers, and I talk about my upcoming marathon training. Welcome everybody to London town. What is up everybody and welcome to the weekly vlog. So Toby and I are here in London. Why are we in London today? I'll get some shoes. We'll have a look at some shoes. That's the main reason. And this is our last weekend of sort of mucking about really, isn't it? Because next week marathon training starts. Yeah, marathon training for the Dorney Lakes and London Virtual Marathon. Check out HMS Belfast. We'll try and grab as many sites as we can if we go around this little course we got today, but the main purpose really is to get Toby in the night town, but also bring you up to speed on where we're at heading into marathon training. So, marathon training. We've got, what, 16 weeks, Tobe? 16 weeks. And by the way, let's just stop here a sec, Tobe, because you've got the Shakespeare Global Theatre, I think it's called, which is about 1 million years old. I mean, I'm a good sights tour guide, and then over there, look, St Paul's Cathedral. We will see that on the way back, but that's the old Shakespeare Theatre. God knows how long that's been, Tobe. Quite a while, isn't it? Right, we better carry on. Right, yeah, so anyway, 16 weeks. And I would say I'm going into this marathon training block probably in the worst condition that I've started the block because, as you can see, taped up for good measure. Now, the osteo, Monica reckons, a couple more weeks and we should be feeling a little bit more normal. But I am running not pain-free, bad English, but I'm not pain-free when running at the moment. It does improve as I go through the run, so like we're what, 2 miles in? And it's okay, it's manageable. But I do need to get to a point where obviously it's not giving me any discomfort, especially as we start hitting the bigger miles later on in the block. So we'll go through the actual training plan next week's vlog. But I think this week I just want to go through the little steps, the little things I'm going to do, little preparation as we go into marathon training. Check this out, look. London Eye, see that? Up there, London Eye. And then over there, Big Ben. Behind, a load of scaffolding because they're still trying to fix it. So we made it. So what are we at mileage? 5k, 3 miles. Oh, 5k, that's not too bad. So right, let's keep going. So, first couple of weeks of marathon training for me is going to be steady. Six runs a week, but limited miles. And the long run we'll start at 13 miles and then we'll go up from there. But everything will be done super easy pace. Nothing more than that because I've really got to get this leg better. So if I'm doing a lot of my efforts at easy pace, you know, the short stuff, 3 miles, you know, maximum 6 miles in the week in terms of longer run at the moment, and then we peak out after that. So I'm going to do that for the first 3 weeks, establish the pattern, establish the consistency, but also sort of nurture that leg even. Wish I could speak English. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it, Toad? Speak English. Right, let's get over Westminster Bridge. How awesome does that look? Enough hot out here, and I think this is probably better today, this video, for all our non-UK people. Maybe you're living somewhere in UK, not been in London for a while. As a Parliament, London Eye, River Thames, Red Bus. Hope I didn't make everyone feel sick there, right? Oh, it's warm, isn't it? It is warm. I think to conclude marathon training, just talk about that, because we're heading out to Nike Town. So once I know what I feel like after those first couple of weeks, is then I'll get a gauge, because ideally I'm looking for 50 miles, 60 miles a week, right, in terms of volume, as I go for 3:45, sub 3:45 really. But it all depends on this leg. It's so frustrating. Anybody who's coming back from injury or been injured and that, like, you know what it's like. But to start training with this, yeah, it is a bit annoying. Toby, actually, well, we've got Toby here. What are you going for, Dawney?
Sorry about so many stops?
Yeah, well, if you didn't see the video, Toby had a little toilet incident last time. So what we got?
3:45.
3:45?
That's fairly realistic.
Yeah, I think 3:45.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy.
No.
3:40, and Dawney's windy as hell. It's not like it's a flat, you know, straight route and all that sort of stuff. You've got weird, you know, it is a tough place to run in terms of, you know, the elements. Yeah, and that lot. So, but I think we could do it. But for me, volume-wise, is going to be key. I really want to up my volume. If I can get up to 60, even 70 miles a week, early doors. But it all depends on my leg, doesn't it?
It does.
What are you thinking about in terms of volume?
I've got to think.
Yeah, you've got to use your brain.
Yeah, but I think we were up to about 50 last time.
Yeah, we was comfortable 50, 60 miles, weren't we?
So I think we say heading towards that 60, maybe 70.
I was talking to a chap I know who's he's an older guy, but he's run around London. He's done a 3:25 around London, and he's now retired from running. But he was a good marathon runner, and he was saying that, you know, your volume, to really get into it, your volume really has to go up. But also those midweek runs, you know, where we was like 6 miles, you know, stretch it out maybe to 7 or 8 miles on some of those midweek runs. He was saying they need to be like 10 miles to get that, but at pace. So that weekly run where you're at goal pace is like where you go out and you do a 10 mile in the week. He said that's the difference between running a, you know, a 3:50, whatever, down to like even 3:30 is to get that volume in those midweek runs. Yeah, quality runs. Obviously, we know about the speed. There's no, you know, you've got to focus on that and those high efforts. But again, just putting in that extra miles at that goal pace in the week, he said that's what for him was what it was. So it's quite interesting to see how we get on. But who knows? I'll go through the plan next week, exactly what it looks like. We'll do that next week. And then we'll go from there. Right, Toby, we better get to Nike Town, or Nike Town, depends on, again, if you're not from the UK. And then we better look at some shoes. Right.
Not buying it, yeah?
No, we're not. We're
Definitely
not buying any. Let's go, come on. Look at this, people, look. Running up the middle of the mall. How cool is this, Toad? It's like, it's been closed off for us.
I booked it.
He booked it. This is epic, look, people, look. How cool is that? How cool is that? Made it to Lizzie's house, buck pal. I don't know if she's in tow.
No, the Windsor.
She's at Windsor?
Yeah.
Oh right, because otherwise she might have had some ice cold active fruit for us. Do you think Lizzie drinks active fruit?
Yeah.
It's a rumour, not that I like to start rumours, but I think she definitely drinks active fruit. Look people, how cool is London? It's an awesome place. You can get down here and run. This is all closed off around here, isn't it? I don't know because of, yeah, I don't know because of COVID or what, but it's pretty epic. The fact that you can run. If you're doing a London Marathon, see those gates over there, you come around there, 400 metre sign, and then you just turn and then you go down, straight down the mountain, you're done. Woo! Right, come on, Toby, let's get the Nike tail, let's have it, come on. Now, where is it? It's just through these trees. Hang on, Tobe. Show you. People at YouTube. There we are. See it? Beautiful St Paul's Cathedral. We're nearly back, Tobe. We're nearly there, bro. Sit right. We're trying to get back. McDonald's breakfast. We think we've got about 2 minutes to spare. Oh, I don't know, Tobe. It's going to be tight. Oh, by the way, Chase it. Bank of England.
Oh, I have got
Made it. We made it. We got it. Oh, 2 minutes to spare, Tobe. Woo! So what was that? What do we do distance? It's an hour and a half.
9.5 miles.
How much?
9.5.
9.5 miles. And I'm getting one of these, look. Oh! So that's it, Tobe. Another vlog finishes with us eating. It's so embarrassing, really.
We've done it.
Right, guys. Now, for a roll.